Throughout time, the world has seen many heroes. The hero of our story will never be forgotten, for his acts and adventures are such that they will take your breath away. Come with us to the Hyborian world, to the times after the fall of Atlantis and the big cataclysm. A world of spells and magic, knights in glistening armor, mysterious cults, a world in which a wanderer could overnight become a king, and the king a beggar. Appearing through the mists of time is Conan, the Cimmerian, a huge warrior who follows his own brutal code of honor, and with his sword in hand, travels through the Hyborian world, fighting to ensure his own survival. Only fragments are known of his life, but these fragments shine from the ancient chronicles like comets in the night sky. Wild blood and a thirst for adventure drove Conan across the Hyborian world. He was an adventurer, a mercenary, a thief, a pirate, and a gladiator. He strolled through black kingdoms in the south, sailed the waves of the big western ocean, and commanded the Cossack east from the Vilayet Sea. On his trips, he reached the fabulous empire of Meru, the almost unknown Vendia, and veiled, secretive Kitaya. His reputation was quickly spread. The name of the giant Cimmerian was used with admiration by warriors at many campfires, and in an infinite number of pubs on crossroads. A faithful friend and a ferocious enemy. A black-haired giant to whom no human weakness was strange. Here today, gone tomorrow, like a wind that appears and disappears without a trace. Time after time, Conan returned to his rough homeland to visit the burial mound of his parents and those few living relatives that remained. Here he had grown up, and thus he knew that it was only a couple of hours' ride to the village which was his destination. Uncle Sarna, as always, greeted him with open arms, and even the rough and lonely barbarian was happy to see the familiar faces of his tribesmen and enjoy a day or two of pleasant idleness. Conan gives the Cimmerians their warrior spirit. Now, in his ice residence on the Ben Morg mountain, he leaned forward to see better, for destiny was already waiting for the big Cimmerian in ambush, and this time had prepared for him more than the common battle or skirmish. Crom has chosen him as a champion who will fight for the fate of the whole world.
What has happened here?
A pilgrim arrived last night. He told us that he is returning from the north and carries a sacred object. A group of horsemen arrived, asking us to hand him over. We refused. They told us they would burn down the village and kill us all, even though we were outnumbered. The leader gave the order to kill us all. Men, women, children. He took the magic object from the pilgrim.
What object?
A strange metal mirror. All the survivors were driven into the houses. They hammered on the shutters and doors, set the houses on fire. I put up the most resistance, and that's why they crucified me.
I swear by Conan that those who took the lives of my relatives and all the villagers will pay with their blood. I will hunt them to the ends of the world and take my revenge, even if it costs me my own life.
Conan immediately starts his journey, stopping only if his horse cannot go any further, and even then, he just alights, and leading the horse, progresses on foot. The murderer's tracks are relatively fresh, and Conan, who has learnt many useful skills, can easily follow them. When he finds that the group of riders are heading towards the Black Mountains, he hastens his progress, for he knows that there is practically only one road that the group can follow across the mountains.
Ah!